Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to a very special show, second show of the day, guys, for the Kryptonite Show. Your host, Superman, in the house. And man, this is going to be fun, guys. This is about as good as it gets, honestly. I mean, apart from, God Mode Canon from Richard Hart, this is maybe the next best thing, guys. This is mega huge. You're definitely going to watch this and share it to your friends because this is next level for sure. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Hit the follow button on the way in. We're going to be covering the Libertyswap, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Of course, we're going to look at the November roadmap, and we're also going to be talking about Pcock to the moon, baby, because this thing is looking super exciting. So I hope we're going to have a good time. Now, don't forget to share the show around on X. Really helps a lot. And, of course, on YouTube, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Hit the follow button on X as well. And that'd be really, really cool. Just take a moment to do that. Hey, we've got Ross in the house there. G'day, Superman. Hey, g'day to you, Ross. This is going to be an incredible show. Absolutely incredible show today. Hope everyone enjoys it. So really, really fun there. All right, let's get into it without further ado. We've got a lot to talk about. And if you're on the replay gang, welcome. This is going to be an epic show. Truly, if I'm doing a second show, it's got to be something that's truly amazing there. So let's get into it without further ado. Now, we're going to look at a few memes to get ourselves warmed up, but it is pretty exciting. And let me just change something here. We're going to get rid of that for the moment, and let's get into the show. It's going to be pretty awesome. In fact, should we go full mode? Should we go full mode with this? I don't know. Let's have a look here. Full mode. Now, let's keep it on the medium mode there, and let's go. So, yeah, Libertyswap today. Good morning. They said, good morning, friends, and happy Sunday. This is 17 hours ago. Get a general reminder the dev is cooking. These guys keep telling us. They keep telling people. People got to listen, got to read. It's pretty awesome. General reminder, Dev is cooking and billions of pulse are coming next week. These guys aren't kidding. I mean, this is for Sunday, right? So, yeah, coming in this week, guys. Amazing. And, of course, buy more. Pcock now. They're basically telling you what to do. Buy Pcock, which is pretty epic. Railgun come as well. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So that was the first little meme they put out when they woke up. Crypto Coffee, of course, is excited about it. He's posting it too. And his top hat is getting the benefit of that being paired up with a Pcock, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to build into this roadmap, guys. Roadmap's coming up. So let's have a look at some of the stuff there they've been posting. 14 hours ago, we are loading major rocket fuel into the bird. Stack it up now. Can't wait to share once the boss signs off. And, of course, we got the little bird on the rocket there. And then we got once the boss signs off. So who's the boss? That's the question, right? Who is the boss? You guys decide. You guys decide what initials it might be. Who knows? But Libertyswap there, 14 hours ago, giving us blues clues to what's coming. Pretty awesome there. We've got another team that's paired up with them. Looks like someone else. So another meme. Looks like someone else. Looks like someone's grandma from Kentucky just found her rifle and a whole stash of shotguns. Better get ready. This might be the biggest movie in the making. The biggest movie in the making there. Sylvester Stallone, was the Estelle Getty there, and they've got their stop selling Pcock, or my mum will shoot. How about that? We'll shoot there. She did a laundry, wash windows, and scrub the floors. Now she's going to clean up the streets, which is pretty awesome. So pretty funny there from Libertyswap. So they've warmed us up with a few beautiful memes. Is the old Libertyswap. 11 hours ago, they said much simpler than Coinbase. No KYC, no BS, better rates, and way faster. Our new Pulse chain users are using ZKP2P to on and off ramp all the time. The wind of change is here, and that's pretty exciting. It's coming from them. So you definitely got to be using Libertyswap there. Get your buy orders ready. So we've got another meme here. You buy them, we'll fly them. That is from a Pcock there. Pretty cool. You buy it, you get your buy orders ready. 9 hours ago, this Pcock breakout looks promising, very promising indeed. We just need to keep burning more and adding liquidity across different blockchains to support traders. Smart traders know you can move in and out of a rising asset without worrying too much about downside risk. That's what makes Pcock special. It's a rare and best trade on Pulse Chain at this moment. Well, I think it's going to be for some time to come for sure. The dev is still deving. That is true. It is true. We got cool stuff from there. James saying, I just bought some Pcock by swapping Pulse directly for Pcock on PulseX DEX. I had the intended to use PulseX Finance, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. And of course, Pteus is the way. Pteus is the way there. We got nice little responses there. So they got a little comment down here too. Buy pressure is very real. It's the weekend. Trade volume is low. And that's the other bit, right? Trade volume is low. We're entering this big bullish week. How big is this going to be? And of course, most crypto assets, but the bird is still hot. The bird is still hot there. We like that. We did the bird to infinity. We pair it with the strong pump tire projects, build apps and communities around it. When the community pumps each other up, everyone wins in the end, and that's a big part of the strategy, right? So awesome stuff. So that is pretty cool. They're giving us the clues 9 hours earlier. Well, let's have a look at the Pcock chart. This is the Pcock chart on the daily. Let's go to the hourly. So when they put out that post 9 hours ago, let's have a look at when that was. That was here. So the price was around 2.2 cents. Came down a little bit here, down to just under 2.2 cents. And even 3 hours ago, we saw some big volume come in, 85K in this particular pair. Remember, there's many pairs, 185 plus pairs now. So yeah, it's just kind of probably 200 by now. But anyway, we're up at, we had a big rally and we peaked up here in this candle. Look at that. We went to 2.7, I think it was 2.725. It doesn't show up on here, but 2.725. So heading up pretty strongly, and it's continued to rise, right? So here we are at 2.5 cents. A huge move here happening for the Pcock. So pretty awesome there. That's on the hourly. 4 hourly, of course, we just started to reach into the overbought territory, but I imagine that's going to probably run hot. And we're at 2.5 cents there right now. The daily is just entered the overbought period again as well, 74. We might run up to 85, 90 or something like that on the RSI. So we'll keep a track on that. It is looking very bullish indeed. So that was 9 hours ago. That is what the chart looks like right now. This is huge, guys. Absolutely huge. All right, so let's keep moving forward here. We covered that in the earlier day stream earlier today. We're going to keep moving past there. We're going to go past that very good video from an influencer out there too. Kind of cool. Zorp, a project on Pulse, small one here. It says they breaking transition. Zorp is just LP'd 100 million tokens with Pcock. The bridge between galaxies has formed. The Zorb reactor is now fueled with Pcock. So we've got more pairs, more projects linking up with Pcock there. This juggernaut is just getting bigger and bigger. 3 hours ago, and this is when we're starting to get into the magic. We're leading up into the roadmap for November. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Pcock is the best thing. Big things are coming. The puzzle is finally solved. So Pcock is the best. Big things are coming. The puzzle is finally solved. Liquidity will soon flood into Pulse Chain in many creative and powerful ways. You guys have been waiting for this. It is here. Pcock is leading the way. This is a juggernaut in the making. Absolutely huge there. Buy more Pcock now. Now, obviously, nothing's financial advice. Do your own due diligence. But we're going through what is incredible. What is being built is incredible here. Let's see if we've got any comments on that from Pcock. Pcock carrying pump tires straight up and up, and obviously pulling up there. The liquidity tsunami is about to wash away the doubters. They won't see it coming. The bridge inflow isn't the only source of the pump. All in my dead friend there, full send everything. The bridge is not inflow isn't the only source of the pump. There's many aspects there, and of course, is there some magic to this as well? There's a little bit of magic to this. All right, so that's kind of cool from them. 3 hours ago, this is the last meme. So obviously, they woke up over the last 17 hours. They were posting all these memes, telling people, "Well, you should probably buy." Not financial advice, of course, but you should probably buy. This is the last meme before I post another pretending to be serious. That was the post there. And so let's go into that. We're just about to the roadmap, guys. We're getting there. I don't make the rules, just scientific facts. They couldn't help himself here. Do you think Pcock will dump hard? Blue is no, and no. Yellow is no, but it's also in yellow. So there we go. No. There is the kind of the answer there. The pretty left. Damn for real. And of course, he posts there just before it really took off at 2.2 cents. And now it's obviously got close to 2.7, currently 2.569 cents right now. So it's on the move. All right, so that was pretty funny. Couldn't help himself. 2 hours ago, In the same way, Pulse Chain Pcock stands as a symbol of resilience and long-term vision, rising proudly while others fade away. That is from Libertyswap there. And we got a lot of move on that. So that's kind of cool. We got this one here 2 hours ago. Here we go, sir. And of course, talking to who are these guys? Dirty Crypto and Decentralized Me. Well, we know Decentralized Me is in the PDI. And of course, we got Dirty Crypto there as well. I think is in the PDI, if I remember rightly, but definitely, what is PDI? Talking about PDI there. So both of those two are getting the little hints up there. And of course, we know when we look at the roadmap why PDI is being covered here. Then we get on to the magic, guys. This is the roadmap. Are you guys ready? This is huge. So before we get into the roadmap, let's play the video, shall we? Let's play the video that goes with the roadmap, and we'll get into that. So let's play this one now. One moment, Maestro.
All right, people. It's time.
Today, we will make history. We're gonna take Pcock to the moon.
Pcock, can you hear us?
Wait, what? Why am I on the rocket? This isn't what I signed up for.
System check complete. All systems green.
Pcock, are you ready for launch?
No. Absolutely not. I repeat. Not ready. This is bird abuse.
He said he's ready. Nice. Countdown starting in 3.
Wait, stop. You guys are insane. This is not financial advice.
1.
Stop buying. I'm begging you. No more Pcocks, please.
All right, there was the promo video that went with the roadmap. These guys aren't mucking around. This is some seriously cool stuff, and man, it's exciting. So let's get into the roadmap. Libertyswaps, November roadmap, Pcock to the moon. We already saw, of course, last week, which I covered live, was the Pcock's DEX or protocol, and they're just ramping and expanding that up rapidly in November. Libertyswap roadmap, Pcock to the moon, November the 1st to the 8th. Purchasing 200 to 300,000 worth of pulse to provide liquidity. So we got some magic money coming in, or wink, coming in here. And it is huge. So this is just going to re-rate the whole system for Pcock as well as Pulse Chain. Pretty awesome. So that's coming in the 1st of November to the 8th. And look at the chart. It's starting to move, and this volume's picking up as well. That's pretty awesome. So let's have a look at the hourly chart there with that big volume there. We had a big buy coming in there. And it's exciting times, right? Exciting times. The 8th of November, guys, Rat Pulse routes or routes, depending on how you pronounce it, routes, as I say, go live. And this is massive, right? We've had stable coins, we've had ETH, now we've got Rat Pulse coming in, going live, enabling instant movement of Pulse between Ethereum mainnet and Pulse Chain. Woo! You got to be excited about that, guys. This is huge. This is huge. Really, really awesome. So we've got that. Also, the max per transaction is 1 billion pulse. And if I remember rightly from the sacrifice set, I think we had about 1,000 sacrifices that were up at around the billion mark as holders. So, that's going to get really the top echelon there. No daily limit, by the way, too, on this. All fees collected will be used to add LP or liquidity to Pcock. Isn't that awesome? So this is a mega move here. So first of all, a pulse boost to liquidity. And then, of course, we're going to have the routes go live there, funding that. And the fees there going to build the Pcock. So bullish for Pulse, bullish for Pcock. On the November the 15th there, we got PDI, deflationary routes. Now, we know PDI is one of the biggest communities on Pulse Chain. And, of course, they've got some pretty big influence. Some pretty big influences like Somi and many others there. Decentralized Me, many people involved in the PDI narrative on Pulse Chain. And they'll be very happy about this, right? So PDI deflationary routes go live, enabling cross-chain movement between Ethereum and mainnet and Pulse Chain. So that's going to be a huge boost for PDI, also a huge boost for Pulse and Pcock, right? So pretty huge there. Wrapped ETH is coming in. So we've got Pulse up here on the 8th. Now we've got Wrapped ETH and PDI coming in. And of course, this is going to be huge. So Wrapped ETH on Pulse Chain, bridging to ETH on ETH mainnet. Two-way bridge launches. All fees collected will support Pcock liquidity again. So this is massive, guys, for Pcock. November the 30th there, Railgun is coming. So we know that privacy is a big part of Richard Hart's vision. Wink, wink. How many wink, winks going to say? Wink, wink. That Railgun is coming. Pulse Chain Bridge goes live for privacy-enabled transfers. Woo! This is huge, guys. I don't know. It's just parallel. It's parallel to the vision. And a big shout out to the Pcock team out there. And who's the boss? A big shout out, of course, to the founder of Pulse Chain, Richard Hart. A big shout out there. We got Railguard coming, guys. Pulse Chain Bridge going live for privacy-enabled transfers. Woohoo! This is exciting, man. This is exciting. Magical even. So we've got that cool stuff happening right now. Now, obviously, they've got how to onboard there. You can buy USDC, USD Tether, DAI, or ETH on Ethereum, Solana, Base, BNB chain, or Arbitrum. And you can use, obviously, Coinbase, Robinhood, which remember, and Kraken. And remember that Coinbase, Robinhood, 2 out of the 3 big US players. So all that capital can come in from the US. Pretty huge. Kraken and ZKP there. 2P or other trusted on-ramp, off-ramps. And, of course, many offer 0% fees there. Transfer your assets to a self-custody wallet and then visit Libertyswap to bridge or swap directly onto Pulse Chain. And, of course, they got Pcock there to $10. Pcock to $10 there. And, of course, that was the video I just played, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, it's pretty awesome there. So really excited about this. They've had 4,500 views on this, 82 reposts. I mean, this thing's going to start taking off. Very, very cool. And interesting enough, they tagged in 2 of the PDI influencers, Dirty Crypto there, Decentralized Me. Here we go, sir, and friends. So pretty cool there. Yeah, and purchased 200 to 300,000 worth of PLS to provide liquidity this week. Awesome, eh? Awesome. So some huge there. Send it, Pcock to the moon. We like that. Are we going to the moon, brother? Absolutely. And even with the Pcock didn't want to go. Pcock's going. Libertyswap, it's going to be November. It is, my friend. Pcock is front running the altcoin season. It's going to be mooning hard. Pretty awesome there. And they got little clips from the video there. Even posted my own because it was funny. All right. So, pretty exciting stuff there, guys, from Libertyswap. And it just keeps getting bigger. So that is the November there. I'm going to post you the link in the chat there. Obviously, if you're on X, you can find it. But if you're on YouTube, I will post the link there to the Libertyswap roadmap, which is pretty cool. This is just for November. And we know there's many other things coming. I have actually, if you're in Strategy Club, I have actually got even a broader roadmap that we've got some intelligence on and posted that in Strategy Club. So if you haven't joined up to Strategy Club, join up today. The link's in the video description. Only $35 a month, so terrific value. Getting a lot of exclusive intel there. So get in, join up. Now, if you're on X, you have to hit the link at the top to the Whoop Shop, WHOP, and sign up today, and we'll see you inside the Discord. All right, so that is the roadmap there. You got the link, everybody. So hopefully that's of assistance there. All right, don't forget to get in the chat there as well. Get lively. This is mega huge, guys. Mega for Pulse Chain, mega for Libertyswap, and man, this thing is looking like a juggernaut on the road to taking over crypto, right? So we're going to bring up CoinGecko here now. I think it's a good time. Oh, not the Congress. I don't know, I've got the Congress on there. We're going to look up CoinGecko, and we're going to go to look for Pcock. And let's see where it's ranked right now. As you guys know, there's not many meme coins, particularly utility-backed ones, that in over $1 billion. In fact, there's 8 of them we counted, and we'll double check that today. But it says 8 of them. And Pcock here currently at the moment is 1,216. Now, when I was looking at it the other day, it was sitting at around about I think 1,400 or something like that, and now we're at 1,200. So it's on the rise. And as soon as it hits the 1,000, you guys know what happens, right? Well, you should know because I cover them most days, not every day, but most days under the new format. So we got the chart on the move there. Very exciting. Now, obviously, it's got Pulse Chain links there. It's got Libertyswap links there. This thing is a juggernaut. So remember that it is currently valued at 21.25 million is the market cap, and we're about to only 216 spots away from going into the top 1,000. So let's go look at the top 1,000, and you can see what happens when they get to top 1,000. They pop up here on the top gainers, right? And so you got a bit of free advertising to a lot of people that look at the site, right? There's on CoinGecko, Paparazzi Token, Mind Blue, OG. Imagine Pcock getting in there, right? And also on the trending as well. So it's getting close, guys, and that's just going to widen the look on it big time, and could really give even additional uplift in addition to all the other bullish things that are happening. Pretty awesome there. Now let's go to categories and let's look at the meme coins, and let's go have a look at what they are at the moment on the memes. So we're going to come down to memes here, and we're going to see how many coins are actually over $1 billion. We know that billions is the target, but we're being a bit more modest at 1 billion, and we know that that was going to be about 58x the other day, and of course that's closing down now that the price is pumped. So we're going to talk about that too. So yeah, we've got the market cap of Dogecoin at 26 million. It's 26 billion, I should say. 5.7 billion for SHIB. A meme core there, almost 4 billion. Pepe there at 2.6 billion. Trump at 1.5 billion there, and we've got Pump Fund at 1.5 billion, and then we've got Pudgy Penguins, which Tom Lee loves. Pudgy Penguins there is at 1 billion, and so is Bonk at 1 billion. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 coins, 8 meme coins at the moment, where the market is at the moment, without altcoin season really kicking off. We've got 8 coins at $1 billion, and Pcock there, his ambition is into being in the billions. So you see some range there from 1 billion up to 26 billion at the moment. And Pulse Chain, get one of those. Get one of Pulse Chain having one of the big meme coins, joining the pack, being in the top 9 at this stage would be pretty amazing. So what is the price of Pcock right now? Well, it's obviously 2.5 cents. So it's still got a bit of a journey to get there. But let's have a quick look at the numbers. So I think that's 50x now, isn't it? 50x, something like that. So let's do the numbers there. And that is giving us a 40x from here, guys. Only 40x. So we're at a 58x the other day, remember? Now we're at a 40x to get to at least $1 there at the moment. So pretty awesome. Market cap is 21 million. So let me redo the math on that. So market cap is 21 million, 21.2 million right now, and we divide that by that, I guess. And that is 47x to $1 billion, guys. So 40x to dollar, 47x to $1 billion, and we've heard stuff there about Pcock to $10, right? So at the bottom there, was it Pcock to $10? So we're talking about some pretty mad moves from here. Now, this doesn't include, of course, they're burning the token off as well, right? There's already 15.5% been burned off. So they're burning off the token supply, and so weak hands are being absorbed. So people to sell out weak hands. If they think this is a pump and dumper, well, it's really setting up to be a whole systemic ecosystem that's leading Pulse Chain forward. So I don't know, you don't want to really shortchange those ones. They're normally your investable ones, and obviously not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. But pretty exciting. Now, I must love this clip, that little bit of clip there. That's hilarious, that stuff. So huge, guys. The opportunity here is massive, and for Pulse Chain, it's gorgeous. And look at that. Yeah, we had an all-time high now of 2.7027. So just over 2.7 cents, and we're at 21.1. So let's look at the market cap right now on the history, and we can see the daily charts there. We can see the market went for a record high today of 22.5 million based on the roundings here. But intraday was a little bit higher than that. And so 22.5 million at the moment. So on the way to 1 billion, 40x or so. So exciting, guys. Exciting. This is huge. So that is the roadmap with Libertyswap. I had to cover it today because it just came out. And man, it's exciting. This team is so professional. And look at all the stuff they're doing. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, the other thing they've been just doing as well is they've been putting out all these videos, building on what they put out on the 26th of August. They've been doing all these videos, and they added a few more in the last, or at least added this one here, Pcock to the Moon. I love this advertisement so much. It's honestly hilarious to watch, which is pretty cool. So they just added that only 2 hours ago. So, such a professional team, really onto it, and always so super positive, right? Rough Stuff here says, Rough Stuff says, once Pcock gets into the top 1,000, it'll start to show up on the top gains list. Eyeballs will finally be on it. And that's what we just said, right? We just went through that on CoinGecko, and he's talking about this top gainers over here, and it's going to rapidly open up the eyes to everybody watching, right? It's going to be huge. And of course, they're going to be so easy to onboard, right? Not having to work out, go through the official bridge or anything. They can just go to Libertyswap and buy it. And they can buy it on the ETH chain or buy it on any chain. They can go buy the old Pcock, right? Because it's been put on the Ethereum and BNB, and it's going to be expanded, right? So huge. All right, so yeah, it's pretty awesome stuff. So that is coming up there. So people are really starting to get it. The Capitan says, what an absolutely amazing video attached to that rocket fuel roadmap. It absolutely is awesome. I don't know if I smashed the like on that. I did. Good. And yeah, we've got lots of cool stuff happening here. 50 minutes ago. So these are just out. There may be many fake and dangerous websites impersonating our services, so do be extra careful. Libertyswap, of course, and the other popular pulse chain platforms. We're doing our best to report them, but we need your help too. So just take care out there with some of those, any of those issues. So make sure you use the official site and don't get caught out, right? And this one here was a fake one, right? This one here had a misspelling here, Liberty, and someone lost their money in there. So just be careful. Make sure you use Libertyswap. Tiger Crypto God, of course, well known in the Pulse Chain community, says, congratulations to all Pcock holders that held the position. This entire situation strengthens Pulse Chain. And of course, excited about the chart there too. I'm not sure if we've got any comments from Libertyswap. Let's see if they comment on that. The one thing I love about Libertyswap, they always put little pearls underneath the posts. 36 minutes ago, so we got posts out. Cheap Pulse makes it easier for us to stay committed to our friends and communities. And that's the thing right now, right, with Pulse Chain, with the cheaper prices. So pretty awesome. In fact, let's go have a look at what Rat Pulse is right now, and let's check that out. So Rat Pulse is currently, let's see here. Rat Pulse is currently at 28.78, so it's cheap Pulse right now. And of course, we did have over a day ago now. We had that big, what was it? Validator that sold out. I think $500,000 worth. I think they netted out about 440 or something, 460. And of course, that pushed the Pulse Chain price chart down, which benefits Libertyswap with their activities, right? They can get so much more for their dollars, right? $200,000-$300,000. They can buy a whole bundle of Ethereum here over the week. Pulse over the week, and help set up liquidity pools. So, off the bottom, guys, does that sound like somebody we know? Someone we know? I don't know. What do you guys think? So that is Libertyswap there. That's Pulse, I should say. And game on there. Cheap Pulse makes it easy for us to stay committed to our friends and communities. We earn fees in stablecoins, ETH, and soon Pulse. And that's some of the big takeaways, right? So they're already earning on stablecoins. Everyone's been using them. ETH, of course, been added. And then they're going to have Pulse. And, of course, that's exciting, right? And, of course, they're also adding in PDI there too. We're adding all of it, plus our own funds into Pcock. Trade Pcock, go as high as you want. We've got your back. Trade Pcock, go as high as you want. We've got your back. And they're adding to the LP. Pretty awesome, that PLP there, you can see. So awesome stuff. Look at all that. Woohoo! Game on, guys. Game on. So it's exciting times. So that is from Libertyswap there. And then, of course, 39 minutes ago, we had a FOMO Man. Beautiful movement from the Pulse Chain Trinity overnight. So they got a new, look at that trademark there for Zero, Zendog, and Pcock. They're doing great numbers, and they're all up there nicely. Pretty funny. Let's see if the Libertyswap makes any comment on that. Absolutely full send. Yeah, full send is the mark there. Pretty cool. So not bad. All right, so let's scroll up a little bit further here. Get excited. That's all we can say. So yeah, they've pinned that. So that's all the latest stuff there. Let's see if they've got anything in the replies as well. You guys, we've got to squeeze every single inch out of this one. It's such a big deal. Yeah, awesome stuff coming out from these guys. So full scene on that one. What else we got going here? Scroll down a little bit more. Does burn Pcock still count to market cap? No, the number will gradually update across all services. Will also include the Pcock that's burned and confirmed lost. Now, obviously, there was 500,000 Pcock was accidentally sent to the contract address. I think it was yesterday, which was a bit of a sad thing. But that is essentially treated as a burn. It's pretty burned as well. Remember, there was only 1 billion tokens because the pump tires. 15.5% almost has been burned already, and then over 15% now is now in LP pools. That's only going to get dramatically run away, right? So pretty cool. All right, so exciting stuff happening here, folks, with the old Pcock. And, I just love the interaction you get from the Pcock crew. Just constantly engaged, which is pretty awesome. Some people say, there might be AI or something like that, but it's pretty exciting where they're all heading with a lot of this. Tiny Crypto Guide says, my 1 million tokens are still here at $10. This will be phenomenal. Phenomenal there. So Tiny Crypto Guide, pretty excited about that. So many malicious people around. Well, unfortunately, there is in life. There's a bit of a narcissist epidemic, but we'll move on. Thank you for looking out for everybody. There's not much we can do ourselves. We just have to make some money and hire proper services at the end of the job. That's pretty cool. So yeah, lots of cool stuff happening out there from these guys. So yeah, just really, really cool engagement there, as you can see. So Libertyswap, doing some really cool stuff. It is exciting. That is the roadmap, and let's just scroll back up to the top there for a moment. And maybe I should just hit the refresh button, but that is what we've just gone through. So we'll do another run through just for people that have just come in. This is mega big deal. That's why I'm doing a second live stream today. Mega big deal there. Liberty, November, roadmap, Pcock to the moon. November 1 to November 8. And of course, they got 300,000 worth of pulse to provide liquidity. It looks like maybe some of that has come in already. November the 8th there, pulse routes go live, enabling instant movement of pulse between Ethereum mainnet and pulse chain. Maximum per transaction 1 billion pulse. No daily limit on that one. All fees collected will be used to add liquidity for Pcock. November the 15th, PDI deflationary routes go live, enabling cross-chain movement between Ethereum mainnet and pulse chain. Wrapped ETH on pulse chain to ETH mainnet. That's going to be super popular, guys. Honestly, it's going to be super popular. Way Bridges launches. All fees collected will support Pcock liquidity. November the 30th, Railgun to Pulse Chain Bridge goes live for privacy-enabled transfers. Very much in line with the Richard Hart vision of the world, right? Pretty exciting there. And, of course, it's going to open up Coinbase and Robinhood, into a self-custody wallet, and then bridging over Libertyswap, making it nice and easy, super quick. And, of course, all those fees earned on that service and liquidity provision, etc., going to be going to support the Pcock. And they've got Pcock to $10, which I think is pretty amazing. And the question is, can we get into the top 10 memes, the top 8 memes, I should say, at least the top 9 with Libertyswap there? I think it's kind of a huge opportunity, going to be absolutely massive, and lift Pulse Chain as well. Imagine that. One of the ways of getting a lot of eyes on you is, of course, having one of the super mega memes, right? And that attracts a lot of attention. Mega huge. Is awesome, guys. Absolutely awesome. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat there. This is super exciting. It really is going to be incredible. That is the Pcock chart there. Just taken off. It has moved slightly into overbought territory, 74, but it may stay quite hot this week with all that capital coming in. And so let's see where it tops out. Maybe it top out at 80, 85. And of course, they're going to end up putting a lot of the capital into more Pcock pools, so to make it even bigger. So that's how it goes there. Very exciting stuff here on that. Yeah, are you excited? Yeah, and of course, rank number 1,200. I think that's what we worked out, right? 1,200. Man, if this goes to 1,000, that's just the beginning. 1,000 to TikTok. It's time to rock with the old Pcock. I don't know. They're going to pay me for that jingle. I don't know, but they're number 1,215 right now. Only 215 spots to get into the top 1,000, and we've already seen it drop about 250 spots or so over the last couple of days. So this thing is heading to the moon, and it's got a huge ecosystem that is expanding, absolutely massive, and it's going to be so fun to see. Now, I actually have a lot of inference roadmaps inside the strategy clubs. If you haven't joined up to that, I highly suggest you do. only $35 a month as well. It's really terrific value. And that roadmap's got lots of little juicy extras in there. And of course, it's based on a lot of comments that have been made by this team. And this team is really mirroring the vision of Richard Hart. So you decide what that means. But it is pretty exciting here in the old Pulse chain. And just imagine that we have something else happen magically at some stage as well on the old Pulse chain. With Pulse so cheap, I don't think it's going to happen now. Of course, cheap Pulse chain is helping Pcock get a whole bunch of it and set up the liquidity pools. So I don't expect to see it right now, but maybe at a certain time. Maybe at the end of the November roadmap, maybe into December, we might, just never know. We could see one of these, right?
You could get a God candle at any moment. You could get a God candle giant at any moment. Green candle at any moment. Giant green candle. It's easier to get them because it's easier to get them because it takes less economic for sale because there's less of it for sale.
I don't know. No promises or anything, but that's maybe the icing on the cake or the super rocket underneath the rocket. I don't know. You decide, but it's pretty exciting. So Liberty's November roadmap, Pcock to the moon. You got to get excited. This is just what we need on the old Pulse chain. Very exciting. Obviously, we've got other things happening. We just had Firewhale launch X Games. That's people are playing that now on 3 chains. Now we've got this absolute juggernaut with Libertyswap, blue chip mega star. I call it the Stargate to all the other chains, but apparently it's going to be a rocket to the moon as well. It's pretty awesome. And then, of course, coming up in early November, which we've just hit into, is Coinwell, right? So Coinwell is coming up. Maybe it's going to launch mid-November. Don't know, but it's getting pretty close. We also have some pretty bullish news coming out from Tetra as well. And of course, Tetra is going to be very different from this project, but it's going to be opening up quite a lot of stuff for on the chain to a lot of people to use with downloadable. It's not going to be Web3, but downloadable and exciting there. So Stu gave there's a little bit of a side story, but Tetra said that our website's updates have been published and will go live soon as the DNS refreshes, which can take a couple of days. There is some exciting news regarding the launch dates as well as information and media for everybody on this updated site. So stay tuned for it all. Next stop is rockets, and that's from Stu today. Obviously, people have had to wait very patiently for that, but it looks like Stu has got it over the line now. So Tetra is coming as well. This is going to be another very important protocol, and of course, that's going to lead into Signum, Oracle, a full-featured Oracle, which is going to be very important for Pulse Chain, and that's also going to lead in, arguably, perhaps at the right price of Ethereum for potentially PUSD ALGO launching as well, the big decentralized stablecoin on Pulse Chain. So this lineup is just getting better and better. If we can have all that just go boom, 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 we're looking at some very good blue chips on Pulse Chain, and that's exciting. We want to get Pulse Chain, heading towards that blue chip brand, and we need good protocols to do that and good teams. We've obviously had it a long time, over 900 days now, and of course we had 2 years at SEC, and we've been free from that since the 7th of July, and now I think we're coming up 4 months since that time. And now things are really starting to rock, guys, off the bottom of Pulse Chain. It's super excited. And I'm so glad that, Pcock's been able to pick up a lot of this Pulse at this price because that's just going to make the system so much stronger going forward. So it's exciting, guys. It's exciting with the old Pcock there. You got to get excited. It is absolutely awesome. All right. I've been covering this, streaming for 6 years or so, covering Hex and Pulse Chain. There on the day watching Richard Hart with his top hat at the beginning, all the way through to the 2nd, 3rd of December with the launch of the AA lobby and the FOMO on that day. I think there was a couple of thousand people. Was it 1 billion tokens, 21,000 Ethereum? It was absolutely epic. And then, of course, we participated in the Pulse Chain sacrifice after the big run-up in September, October 2021 for the old Hex. And, of course, we saw some God Mode candles in there. New Year's Eve God Mode candle. I think the April-May God Mode's candle from the Hex Gold Whale. All that sort of stuff happened. It was such a fun time. The community was ramping up really massive. It's so exciting. Hexologist was out there doing streams. Lots of other streamers out there too. It was pretty awesome. And then, of course, we ended up, getting in with the SEC Cup. We had Pulse Chain PulseX sacrifice. We had some of our streamers blow up on that with such big FOMO into that, with billions of dollars, over $2 billion, with Hex included going into that. And it was pretty exciting. So, 1.3 billion, I think it was, with Hex going excited, and it was huge. And now, we're coming in after the SEC created that dark cloud over the chain, Richard Hart defeated them with mighty strength, and of course brought in the A team, did that, and it was glorious. It was truly glorious because really Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex now, along with Richard Hart, are the only ones that have actually defeated the SEC hands down. A lot of the others made deals, got themselves wiggled out of it. We had a lot of the ones that have fallen away since then have really been because of Trump coming in and being crypto friendly, and the SEC changed the guard, and so they dropped a lot of stuff, right? So Pulse Chain stands strong from that point of view. Really, really cool with the brand there. And now we've got this Libertyswap, which seems to be mirroring a lot of things that one might expect from the founder Richard Hart himself. I'm not saying it's exactly the same, but someone had a boss, didn't they? They said we have to ask our boss. I don't know who the boss is, but making a little parallel there. But this could be the magic that we're after. In any case, regardless of those connections or potential connections, this thing is set up for the big move, and it's systemic, right? It's a system in place, and this is going to become an absolute juggernaut. Now, some of the other things we're expecting coming up are, of course, the meme, the pump tires, new front end, and things like that. That's going to be really important. We know that they've been calling for a lot of the pump tires to join up and pair out their liquidity. We've seen a lot of that. That's only going to strengthen the whole system and pull them all up with the old Pcock there. And of course, now we have this absolute gateway or Stargate, whatever you want to talk about, with the bridge and the DEX. So we've got a multi-chain bridge DEX on Pulse Chain with Pcock getting all the benefit of all the economic energy. It's just a dream come true, guys. Just a dream come true. And now we're seeing this big capital come into buying up Pulse as well and setting up these other LP pools. But not only that, but all the pump ties are getting benefacted, right, from all this activity, and it's exciting. So it's going to be really, really epic, truly epic. And then we're also going to get phase 2 with the privacy with Railgun. I mean, come on, guys, this is very, very exciting. And of course, Pulse Chain, not only the people's chain, not only the DeFi chain, as much as you can be DeFi, I guess, but actually now, obviously, the privacy chain as well. That's such a big narrative, and Railgun's going to help with that. So super, super duper excited. Now, the extension of that could be quite large, of course, with transactions and wallets and lots of things that could be coming out of Railgun. But man, this team this team is just so damn clever in every respect. Their promotions, their marketing, and that's what they teased the other day was marketing coming up. And that was kind of a real first where they were so blanket about that. But we already know they're really good at promoting. And then we got they could talk about marketing coming up. What does that mean, guys? That could be absolutely huge. So really excited where this is going, and the market price is starting to move on that move there. And can they get to be one of the top 9 meme coins? I'm bullish about it, and it's going to be exciting. So only 8 meme coins over $1 billion. Can, of course, they get in the top 1,000? That's the next step, right? Where it's gone from like 1450, I think 1460 when I saw it like the other day, now to 1215. 1,000 is not that far away, right? Not that far away. So let's see how it goes. It's going to be pretty awesome. Let's actually see what number 1,000 is right now. Should we do that? Let's geek out on that. I think that's pretty cool. Let's go. I think we're on page 500 there. So getting the top 500 right now on CoinGecko. You've got a market cap of 93 million. So that's not too. We're 21.2. That's not too far away to get to top 500. And I said that's pretty doable, right? That's pretty doable there. Let's go a few chapters ahead here, and let's see how far we can go. Now we're on to get in the top 600. I guess I could change that to 300. Yeah, 300 there. Get on 600 there. Well, you need 69 million. So we're getting a bit closer there. Number 7, getting the top 700. Where would we go? I guess we'd go to 53 million to get on here. 53 million on CoinGecko. So 22. We're almost double the price. So it'll be like close to 5 cents, something like around 5 cents. Getting the top 800 right now is 43 million. Well, that's easily, what was that, 42? So yeah, it's about 2x to get in the top 800. So 2x in price, 5 cents or so. We're into the top 800. But we're trying to see what will we be in the top 1,000. Let's do one more tab. So I'm doing it the hard way, of course. Let's go to number 10 here. That's the top 1,000 on CoinGecko. What is the market cap to get in? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I feel like we need the drum roll. We need the drum roll here. I don't know. Let's go. There we go. Ta-da! You can see it already, but we got 30 million. So 30 million. We're at 21. We're 21.2 now. So we're about to get in the top one. Honestly, it's a no-brainer. I think this week we could probably get there quite easily in the top 1,000. And, of course, that will put us on the billboard there on CoinGecko. That's pretty epic, right? That is pretty epic. So let's see what that would require. So we've got 30.4. I got to make sure I always do this right. I always boggle up on live stream. It's always a bit harder than doing it by yourself. So that is 43% from here, guys. So what have we got? The price of Pcock right now. Let's have a look at the price of Pcock. We're going to go to the market. We're going to go to the pulse ratio as well. We're at 255. So we're going to times that by it doesn't take into account burning and everything else, so all the other stuff, right? 0.202545. Let's be accurate. Well, that's 3.6 cents, so just over 3.6 cents, guys. That will get us in the top 1,000. So keep that in your mind. That is coming up. Pretty awesome. We got Check My Pulse in the house there. What's shaking Hexkins? Good to see you, Check My Pulse. Big shout out. Well, Pcock's going to help with all that capital coming in, going to help Hex as well, right? So Hexco's going to get some love, especially Pump Tires Hex as well. We got Outpost in the house there. Pcock buy and burn auto is a no-brainer. Yeah, well said, man. Well said. That is true. It is exciting, guys. It is exciting. So, yeah, 30.4 million. We need a 44% pump in the price that take us to just over 3.6 cents. That will get us in the top 1,000 at the current price, where everything at the market is right now. That's pretty huge, right? And I don't think we're coming down from there, dude, once we get there. Now, obviously, every chart will go through, ebbs and flows as the RSI gets hot, etc. You've got markets going up and down. You're always going to have sellers that are going to sell out. So you are going to go through, re-rating things. But at the moment, what happens is the Pcock revenue system is just getting bigger. It's just inflating off the bottom of the market. So, it's inflating off the bottom of the market, and the market grows. Then all that revenue becomes very big, very, very fast on the old Libertyswap, right? So let's bring up old Libertyswap and have a look at the Pcock DEX and have a look at the buying power. Remember, we're coming off I can't even get the damn website here. Let's go. All right, so we're going to Pcock, and you can see at the moment that the buy pressure at the moment, with that buying that came in, so it's a bit higher than normal. This off a low day is $12,800. Now, what we saw the other day on a decent day buying, we saw it already accelerate from 17 to 22K. But keep a lookout for this number over time, especially over the next 4 weeks, because this could really climb very, very well. So keep a lookout for that with the old buy pressure. It's going to be pretty exciting on the old Pcock there and Libertyswap. So lots of stuff coming. If you guys missed it, we've got the roadmap out. Purchase 200 to 300K with the Pulse, and Pulse is right at the bottom pretty much. I mean, so it's just almost bouncing again off that 2,700 mark. And here we are, 200 to 300,000 worth of Pulse coming in for liquidity. So awesome stuff. They're going to be purchasing that over the week ahead. So between the 1st and the 8th, probably saw some of that today. And exciting stuff. November, Pulse routes go live, enabling instant movement of Pulse between Ethereum mainnet and Pulse chain. Huge. That's massive. Max transaction 1 billion, no daily limit. All fees collected will be used to add to the Pcock liquidity. November the 15th, coming in mid-November now. PDI is going to get some love, and the PDI community will be loving that with the DeFi routes. I know the influencers will go crazy with that. I'm sure the community, which is one of the biggest, most active communities in Pulse Chain, will love that too. Enabling cross-chain movement between Ethereum mainnet and Pulse Chain. And then we're going to get wrapped ETH, which I think is going to be very, very powerful, guys, between Pulse Chain and Ethereum mainnet. Oh my goodness, OMG, that is huge. It's massive. Yeah. And all the fees collected from that too will be support Pcock liquidity as well. And then coming in November, Railgun privacy on the chain. Railgun to Pulse Chain bridge goes live for privacy enabled transfers. Okay, give us another clap. That's huge. Massive. We've got Outpost in the house. Says, have you done a video about SCADA ecosystem? No, I have not. I have covered the tokens because I always cover the top 100 trending, and I'd have covered that several days in a row, along with nuke supply, but not really in the depth there. They added LP every day with Pulse. Libertyswap goal is to put 100 billion Pulse with Pcock. Yeah, very cool. All right, that is true. That 100 billion, yeah. What does it mean, PDI deflationary route? Well, they're going to be burning it, right? So they're going to be burning it, which is pretty awesome. All right, so let's see what else we got going here. In fact, I've got little Blues Clues in here. Shall we pull those out? I got a blue squeeze. Now, if you haven't got a strategy club, I highly recommend getting in there because I've done something pretty clever there with the roadmap of extra stuff that the team has dropped, and I've synthesized that. If pulled that all together for the strategy club, well worth checking out. But this is one of the many things that we post in the strategy club. Constant intel going in there and early on. So definitely join up to that. The link's in the video description on YouTube. Only $35 a month as well, so it's super good value. You're not getting charged thousands of dollars and all that other nonsense. So definitely join up. And if you're on X, go to the profile, top of the profile there, and you'll be able to check it out there. So awesome stuff. And we're covering Libertyswap for a long time because this is a juggernaut. Hey, we got a repost here from Heartwood Dog and Libertyswap. That's crazy cool. So big shout out for that for both the Heartwood Dog and of course Libertyswap there. It's absolutely huge, guys. And this video, I must say, this video is absolutely hilarious. Should we play it one more time? Let's play the video one more time, guys, because it's absolutely hilarious. But when I say hilarious, it's amazing. It's so powerful. It's like a movie, watching a movie. Let's check it out.
All right, people, it's time.
Today, we will make history. We're gonna take Pcock to the moon.
Pcock, can you hear us?
Wait, what? Why am I on the rocket? This isn't what I signed up for!
Now, I have to pause it there for a moment because that scene is so hilarious, that Pcock. It's like something out of Disney. It's so hilarious.
System check complete. All systems green.
Pcock, are you ready for launch?
No! Absolutely not! I repeat, not ready! This is bird abuse!
He said he's ready. Nice. Countdown starting in 3.
Wait, stop! You guys are insane! This is not financial advice!
1.
Stop buying! I'm begging you! No more Pcock, please!
All right, so pretty epic video just for their November roadmap. And hey, look, a lot of people, I mean, you have to, there's nothing I'm saying is financial advice. We're just looking at it together. But a lot of people are always looking for that one special crypto that's going to do something special. And Pcock is definitely shaping up for that. And yeah, it's exciting, guys. It's exciting. So will it be meme coin number 9 over $1 billion? That's the question. The next milestone, of course, is the top 1,000. And of course, we saw that just over $30 million to get there, about 43% gain at the current price to get there. And I think it's even creeping up a little bit while we're talking about it on stream. But fun times ahead, and man, it's awesome. Now, I have a little bit, like I say, a little bit of a customized extended roadmap based on information that I've seen. I've been, going through all the comments and stuff that you guys know. I do that pretty religiously because these guys post a lot of alpha often in the comments as well, in response to people's questions and stuff like that. So I've kind of summed all that up and put that in the strategy club. So it's pretty cool. Got a little bit extra stuff. In fact, a bit more extra stuff in there. It's kind of cool. All right. So yeah, onwards and upwards with Libertyswap. Pretty excited. I cannot say enough good stuff about this. It is super mega bullish, and I'm excited about it. Can this be the first one there to get to the top And of course, once you get in the top 1,000, we'll get some free press in the top gainers there, particularly if the top gainers, top 1,000 there as well. And obviously potentially trending. So that is a massive billboard on CoinGecko, and no doubt on CoinMarketCap, presumably. I haven't seen if it's listed there, but presumably if it's there as well. So really, really excited stuff going on. Now, obviously, this team is constantly, reposting stuff and giving us updates constantly, which is pretty awesome. So it's just one of the best projects to cover because they're just constantly putting output out there, and every second, third post is either a meme or some alpha drop, which is just absolutely huge, right? It's pretty awesome there. Now, let's go to this one here. So this is TTOS. Says Pcock is trailblazing the way for the rest of the pump ties coins like Stake. Thank you, Libertyswap, for amplifying our voices. I found out where Pcock is headed. For those on Solana-based Ethereum Binance bridge to Pulse Chain in 2 minutes or less with Libertyswap, they then buy a ticker, TTOS, of course, their Stake as well, their project. So a lot of pump tires, it's all in their self-interest, right? You pair up and you can use the bridge and you either bring capital in or pair up over with Pcock and use the bridge. And so it's all all integrates together, amplifies each other, and it's game on, right? Absolutely game on. We got Pulse Chain Hexkin and us there, back holder like Pcock, Prince Pcock and Pcock there, which Prince Pcock, nice one there. All right, so we're going to get lots of that sort of stuff popping in. That is very, very exciting. So keep watch the journey, guys. Watch the journey. All we can say about that is this is going to be like a mega story unfolding, and November is going to be absolutely legit. This week, of course, 200 and 300K, and then of course the Pulse routes, the PDI routes, the Wrapped ETH routes. This is massive scalability there on the revenue that's going to be earning. So whatever it's earning in a weekend, for example, on the low side of volume to what's earning midweek, or during the peak week weekday. Peak volume, watch those averages move up. That's what you're going to expect to see. And if Pulse Chain moves up too, and this is helping that vicious circle, it all starts to move up in the right direction. And I think, we got a lot more investable projects like this that are leading the way. Like I said, I think it would be great to have, 6 really good blue chip, protocols on Pulse Chain by the end of the year that are, highly engaged and active. Then that's going to be huge for Pulse Chain. And then people, less dumpy and more just sitting there earning yield, enjoying the capital gain, things like that. And that's going to be hyper bullish for the Pulse Chain. And yeah, we'll always have the meme coins. Obviously, they're going to be pulled up with pump ties. The meme coin version, we're always going to have DGNs and pump and dumps and all the the bad projects as well. We got every chain's got a bit of all of that. But this thing here is looking really exciting for blue chip. Massive. Not just that, but potentially leading the way with the rocket to the moon. I'm very excited about this alpha project. Very, very cool. All right, I think I've said probably everything I can about Libertyswap today. It's just keep a lookout for the posts. It's going to be truly, truly exciting. I mean, look at all the people jumping in here. Blackjack Crypto, God help you if you're not holding Pcock. This is what he says. I love this sort of comments, right? Pulse Chain says print it. Yeah, print it, absolutely. God help you if you're not holding Pcock. Up 830% in the past 30 days. And of course, remember Richard Hart wearing the Pcock suit and all the Pcock outfits and everything like that. A male bird, a beautiful bird. It fits pretty well, doesn't it? For the RH there. Up 830% in the past 30 days and going to the moon. Easiest and quickest buyback Pcock and bridge funds the Pulse Chain is through Libertyswap itself. That's what I mean. It's a massive, it's the Stargate, it's the gateway. It is the ecosystem. And of course, the other things that are coming up that are not on this roadmap, but are in the roadmap that I've got in the strategy club in our Discord is a lot of other stuff. So let's leave it there. But that's coming up. That's coming up there. I was just about to say something. It's terrible. But it's kind of cool. It's really good stuff happening, guys. It is super exciting. So big shout out to the Libertyswap team. You guys are crushing it. We're very excited about what you guys are doing. We love the fact that they're ethical providers. They're really doing a lot of things. They do what they say. And they're building out an ecosystem, and they really do have a genuine empathy for the community. They're constantly reposting people and all sorts of stuff. It really is exciting where they're heading, and we want more of that, right? More of that. Very, very cool. All right, I think that's probably it at the moment on that one. How are we doing for time? We're coming up to an hour, so it's pretty good. We've got a huge audience watching at the moment, so sorry that we're cutting it off right now, but I really do appreciate all you guys. Don't forget, I'll be covering this again tomorrow. We'll be going through probably every single day the Libertyswap updates because it is such a big deal. And I think Pulse Chain puts it here really well. Pcock is the mascot of Pulse Chain. Yeah, that's a great way to finish the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. take care, everybody. And I'll catch you guys on the next show. Onwards and upwards for that. Let's play out the final video on the way out, and I'll catch you guys on the next one there. All right, let's see if we can scale this up a little bit too. Let me see if I can do that. I don't know if I can actually, but let's play out the video on the way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow live stream. I think we're at 7 p.m. Eastern, something like that. All right, take care and bye for now.
All right, people, it's time.
Today, we will make history. We're gonna take Pcock to the moon.
Pcock, can you hear us?
Wait, what? Why am I on the rocket? This isn't what I signed up for!
System check complete. All systems green.
Pcock, are you ready for launch?
No! Absolutely not! I repeat, not ready! This is bird abuse!
He said he's ready. Nice. Countdown starting in 3.
Wait, stop! You guys are insane! This is not financial advice!
1.
Stop buying! I'm begging you! No more Pcock, please!
All right, that's truly epic. Hey, look, the one thing I want to talk about is that the Pulse Chain weekly monster thread is out right now. It is epic, and a big shout out to MVS Crypto, the editor, and our promotional lead at the Crypto Night Show, putting this out together today. What an epic job he has done with that. So if you haven't checked out the hottest news on Pulse Chain over the last week, check it out, the monster thread there. I think I've misspelled a few words there, but the monster thread is out, number 26. And that is the link there on YouTube. And don't forget to check it out on X as well. Don't forget to give MVS a follow. 6 months, guys, of putting together the weekly monster thread every single week. MVS really puts his heart into that, and what a great job. He's doing an incredible job on that. So big shout out there. The monster thread's been amazing. All the people on Pulse Chain covered over the last 26 weeks, 6 months. And, of course, all the cool projects that have launched. A lot of the best projects there, like Heartwood Dog with the Pulse of the Fallen anime series. Really quality projects like that have been absolutely amazing. So a big shout out to MBS for doing all that. It's just terrific. The other big thing, of course, is they're 6 months ahead of us, guys. 6 months ahead of us, and we're going to be flying on the Pcock all the way to glory for Pulse Chain. And the monster thread's going to be there every single week, delivering to some of the best content. Of course, the main publication on Pulse Chain, talking about everything that Pulse Chain is doing. We've had lady editions, we've had male editions, we've had people climbing mountains, we've had people, fishing and lawn bowls, everything, all sorts of crazy stuff as well going on at conferences and stuff. We've had, stuff from Richard Hart about all the big things he's doing, about the Hive in California. They're delivering all those iPads. We've had a bit of everything in it. We've had all the influences in there. It has really been a passion of love and dedication to Pulse Chain because we care so much about where Pulse Chain is heading, and clearly the Pcock community there does as well. So don't forget to give it a read. That is it right there, the Pulse Chain Monster Thread. I've misspelled a little bit there, but you can find that on MVS Crypto's site on X, and also here reposted it on the Kryptonite show as well. So yeah, pretty exciting. It's going to be awesome, guys. Get it. We're coming in November. We've got December coming up. A bullish time in the market. Pulse Chain's doing everything at the right time, and it's going to be glorious from here. All right, hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care. Catch you next time. Bye for now. 7 p.m. Eastern, of course, tomorrow. We'll be back live again, covering more Pcock and more Pulse Chain. All right, take care. Bye for now.